Me now, Trump 2024 Senior Advisor Danielle Alvarez. Danielle, he knows how to connect to people, and I loved listening to him at his town hall talking about his experience there at McDonald's and really praising the workers and saying, hey, it's not easy doing this kind of work. But you saw the people that couldn't get inside to McDonald's, they were lining up on the streets. What did you see in Pennsylvania and his ability to connect with voters this weekend?
It was absolutely incredible. I mean, President Donald Trump has now spent more time working at a McDonald's than Kamala Harris has. But that's no surprise, given that all that she can do is lie when she opens her mouth. It was such an incredible experience. President Donald Trump is the leader for working Americans. And we saw that yesterday displayed as he worked the fry cooker at McDonald's. And we saw thousands and thousands of patriots outside in Pennsylvania just trying to get a glimpse of him. That's the movement. That's the momentum that President Trump has as we head into the final days of this election, because people know that he can restore our economy, that he can fight for the working class, that he can bring down inflation, that he can do all the things that this administration, the Harris-Biden administration, has failed to do.
Hard to believe 15 days out from Election Day, and it was reported over the weekend that North Carolina shattered early voting records. Last week, Georgia did as well. Obviously, we don't know who these people voted for, but what are you hearing in terms of which candidate is really benefiting this year from early voting?
Well, there is some public information out there. For example, for the first time this morning in Real Clear Politics Average, President Donald Trump is ahead in every single battleground state, which really tracks with what we are seeing internally. Of course, we can't take our foot off the gas. You see how hard President Trump is working, barnstorming the country, hitting every single battleground state. And so we have our Trump Force 47 captains making sure that everyone out there is making a plan to vote, going knocking on doors, making phone calls. And of course, we have paid advertising to make sure to back up President Trump, because he is doing the hard work to close the deal as we head into this election.
Yeah, and it's all about momentum. Of course, we saw Kamala Harris get that momentum when she initially entered this race, but it's all about timing as well. So now we're 15 days out, and it seems when we're looking at a lot of these polls, it's Donald Trump with a lot of the momentum. Looking this morning, that Decision Desk HQ and The Hill, for the first time ever, Trump has a 52% chance of winning the presidency, and it's showing Kamala Harris now with just a 42% chance of winning the presidency. This has not happened yet in this poll. When you're seeing these kind of polls come out again 2 weeks out, what does that tell this campaign?
Our campaign is not taking anything for granted, but you're absolutely right. When Kamala Harris joined the race, there was manufactured enthusiasm because she wasn't Joe Biden and she wasn't brain dead, but come to find out that none of her policies work for the American people. She is responsible for the last 4 years of failure and weakness in this country, that record high inflation, the poor economy, chaos at home, abroad, an open border, fentanyl pouring in, all those key issues that voters care about. And that is why you see President Trump surging, because he has always campaigned on those issues that matter most to voters, that matter most to the American people. It's a very simple closing argument. He is the only one who can solve the problems of the last 4 years created by Kamala Harris and by Joe Biden. And you're seeing that is our final message. While they no longer have joy, they no longer have vibes, because they are about to be fired. They are about to be evicted from the White House, and we will again restore this great country, and President Donald Trump will be successful in November. I encourage everyone watching to go to swampthevote.com, make a plan to vote, and make sure their friends and family make a plan to vote.